What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the best franchise on YouTube, the Washington Football Team franchise. For those of you that are new to the channel, man, go ahead, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. I would hate it, absolutely hate it, if you guys missed out on a single one of my uploads. And for those of you that have been following the channel for a while now, I feel like I gotta apologize to you guys, man. I apologize for the wonky upload schedule. The league has just been a little bit wishy-washy, trying to figure out what players are in, what players are out, and that really affected my YouTube upload schedule. What I like to do for you guys was give you a Washington Football Team game, a Texans game, then take a break and repeat that whole process over and over again. But hopefully everything will be good to go now. We should be back on schedule with our normal upload schedule. But let's go ahead and first take a look at the playoff picture here for our Washington Football Team. You see our opponent right there, man. We're facing up against the NFC, or the reigning NFC East champion, the defending Super Bowl champion, the Seattle Seahawks, in the divisional round. A matchup I saw coming, but I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. Let's go ahead, hop into the game, and see how our boys do. It's playoff season, man. Here we are in DC, well, technically Landover, Maryland, getting ready to take on the NFC Conference champions and the defending Super Bowl champions, the Seattle Seahawks. Definitely a matchup I saw coming. I just was not expecting to see that matchup happen here in the divisional round. But you know what they say, man. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And we're going to see what we can do with these Seattle Seahawks. First down and 10 here, starting things off from the 26-yard line. Handoff goes to Phillip Lindsay, and Chase Young brings him down, and Phillip Lindsay is hurt. That is a huge blow there to the Seattle offense. Now second down and 7. Trey Lance dropping back to throw, looking to go deep for Rico Godford. Has a step, and that ball is swatted away at the last second by Kendall Fuller. Beautiful coverage. Looked like he was beat there. Third down and 7 here. Trey Lance looking to keep this drive alive. Ends up finding DK Metcalf on a nice little curl route. Picks up the first down and ducks out of bounds, avoiding the hit stick coming from Troy Apke. First down, the handoff goes to the backup running back Killings, who works his way all the way up to the midfield mark, getting Seattle to a second down and 6 here from midfield. Lance dropping back to throw, ends up connecting underneath to the fullback, who runs through him, man, as he picks up the first down, finally brought down at the 41-yard line. Back to the run game here on first down, turns the corner and gets chopped down there by Ronald Darby. With the snowy conditions here in DC, you got to wonder how much is Seattle going to rely on the run game. So far, it does not seem that the loss of their starting running back Phillip Lindsay has hurt them at all, as they have between the backup running back Killings and their fullback to rely on in this run game. First down here from the 29-yard line. Trey Lance under center. He's going to drop back to throw this time, getting a little bit of pressure, rolling the pocket to his right. Ends up finding his tight end there in the flats, who takes a shot but holds onto the ball and gets Seattle to a second down and 2 just outside of the red zone. Handoff goes to the big fullback, and he's able to power his way down to the 16-yard line for another Seattle first down. First down and 10. Lance looking for DK Metcalf, and is intercepted. Kendall Fuller read that one perfectly. Ends up turning over Trey Lance and getting the ball back for our offense. And let's see what Mac Jones can do on their first possession and see if we're able to put up points. We start out on the ground there with Antonio Gibson, who gets stopped after a gain of 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8. Right back to Antonio Gibson. Tries to turn the corner. And this Seattle, our defense is really fast. We're going to have to be careful with those outside runs. Needing a big play here on third down, and Mac Jones delivers, finding Steven Sims across the middle, making the catch more than enough for a Washington Football Team first down to the 27-yard line. On first down, the handoff goes to the backup running back LeMay, who's brought down awkwardly. It looks like it could have been a face mask penalty, but the refs are going to call it holding on Morgan Moses. Definitely not what we need. Moving in the wrong direction here. First and 19, going deep, looking for Mike Evans, and that ball is almost intercepted. Shaquem Griffin with the beautiful coverage there. Now second and 19, end up connecting with Antonio Gibson in the flats, and that play, I wasn't expecting a first down, but Antonio Gibson did the rest of the work. Finally brought down at the 40-yard line, more than enough for another first down. Handoff here goes to Antonio Gibson, turns the corner, has nothing but green grass. Well, green grass is snow in front of him, ends up getting caught from behind. Tackled at the 23-yard line with 25 seconds left here in the first half. We go with the jet sweep, and Robert Foster tried to hit the seam, just got tripped up, fell down at the 19-yard line. Washington inside the red zone. We're definitely not trying to turn this ball over, just like the Seattle Seahawks did. Working our way down a little bit closer here now at the 8-yard line. First down and goal. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson. See if he could punch his way in there, but he ends up getting met at the line of scrimmage. Luckily, he fell forward for a gain of 2 yards on the play. Now second down and goal here from the 6-yard line. Right back to Antonio Gibson. Gets the block in there on the side and walks into the end zone untouched for the first Washington touchdown of the day. Beautiful way to start this game off, man. Our defense came through huge with the stop there in the red zone. Got the ball to our offense, and our offense did the rest of the work. A team like the Seahawks typically don't make too many mistakes, so it's crucial whenever they do that we turn those into 7 points and not taking 3 like what we typically do in the past. Now here we are, 2nd down and 10 from the 21-yard line. Trey Lance dropping back to throw, looking to go deep, and is intercepted once more. Emmanuel Mosley jumping the route there. He's off and running, trying to see if he can turn this into a pick 6, but he unfortunately gets stopped at the 17-yard line. And okay, here we go, just like I was just talking about before. Now we need to turn this into 7 points. Handoff here goes to Antonio Gibson, and it's only going to take one play as Antonio Gibson finds the end zone right after the turnover from 17 yards out. Washington is feeling good right now, man. Like I just said, if we can force these turnovers, it's crucial that we turn those turnovers into 7 points. If we were to kick a field goal on those first 2 interceptions that we had, Seattle's still in this game right now. So here we are, 1st down and 10. After throwing 2 interceptions to start this one off, ends up making a safe throw underneath there to his tight end, who ends up getting chopped down but falls over the yard marker for a 1st down. Trey Lance looking to take off here, ends up sliding down. Bad users there by Troy Apke. He had Trey Lance lined up for a huge hit stick. Possibly could have been another fumble or another turnover, I should say. Holding here called on the Seattle offense, backing them up to a 2nd down and 12 here from the 34-yard line. Trey Lance looking to go deep, has DK Metcalf, ends up making the catch all the way down to the 21-yard line. Man, the snow really played a huge factor in that one because I couldn't see where that ball was going at all. Like, you could normally see the little cursor. I couldn't see anything. I was completely blind and just completely overran that with Troy Apke. I mean, if not intercepted, that one should have definitely been an incomplete pass, but it is what it is. Now 1st and goal here from the 5-yard line. Handoff here goes to the backup running back Killings, ends up working his way right back to the line of scrimmage, gained nothing there on the play. 2nd and goal here. Troy Apke shooting the gap, ends up getting the running back as he just barely gets across the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and goal, shotgun formation for Seattle, and they hand the ball off to the fullback, who walks his way into the end zone, and Seattle has finally answered the 14 points put up on the board by the Washington football team by putting up points of their own. I mean, not in a bad situation, just a really good drive there by Seattle. I mean, it was helped out by that huge gain there by DK Metcalf. Just got to get a little bit better with the user, and I'm feeling confident about what we can do here. 1st down and 10, I'm feeling really confident if Antonio Gibson keeps on ripping off huge gains like he did right there on 1st down. 1st down and 10, we try to run the jet sweep here with Robert Foster, who gets knocked out of bounds by Griffith, but not until he gets to the 44-yard line for another Washington 1st down. 1st down and 10 here. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson, who's had himself an amazing day so far, but this time the Seattle defense is ready for him, stopping him for just a gain of a yard. But that's not going to deter us from handing the ball off to the workhorse. We give it right back to him on 2nd down, and he turns that into another 1st down for the Washington football team. The run game is alive and well right now, and I'm loving it. 1st down, we end up throwing the ball here with Mac Jones, who ends up connecting with Pat Freiermuth in the flats and picks up a 1st down after breaking a huge tackle there. 1st and 10, going for the end zone, and under pressure Mac Jones was and just sailed that one. He had Mike Evans wide open. Man, if he would have been able to connect on that one, it would have been huge. 3rd down and 10 here with 18 seconds left. We're looking to see if we can work our way into the end zone. End up connecting with Antonio Gibson underneath, but does not get anywhere near the end zone. And we're going to go ahead and burn our second time out there with 3 seconds left. And just going to go ahead and call on Dustin Hopkins to put the field goal up. And Washington's going to take a 10-point lead into the 2nd half. And we start with the ball. So definitely winning plays there by Washington, especially since we start off the 2nd half with the ball. If we're able to take away some of this clock and put up any points, I don't even care if we put up only a field goal. As long as we get points on this drive, as long as we get points on this drive, I'm feeling perfectly fine with all of this. Now, for those of you that are wondering, why did you just call for a fair catch on the 1-yard line? Bro, I have horrible allergies. Like, any of you that have allergies, you know exactly where I'm coming from right now. I just hit the meanest 3-sneeze combo in the middle of this game, and like I'd lost all motor skills at that point. Like I didn't see what was happening on my TV screen. I didn't know I was pressing buttons on my controller because I was sneezing that violently. Like it was ridiculous. Like it was just the craziest thing ever. So yeah, that's what happened. So thank you, Mother Nature, for giving us 2 amazing days back to back and just completely screwing over my nose. Got to take my allergy medicine. Ooh. Who's going to really need to take medicine is Trey Sherman as he takes a huge hit. And oh my God, Von Miller. Von Miller just completely tossed our guard out of the way. Luckily, Antonio Gibson was able to turn that into something, because it definitely looked like he was about to lose yards on that play. But here we are, back to the gameplay. First down and 10, firing across the middle, finding Mike Evans wide open all the way up to the midfield mark. This Washington football team is beginning to go on a nice little march right here. Like I said, as long as we're able to put points up on the board here, and please hold on to the ball. As long as we're able to put points up on the board here, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, I'm perfectly fine with it. We already have a 2-score lead right here on the Seattle Seahawks. If we just give them even less time, this game is going to be pretty much over. Now third down and 9. Mac Jones looking to keep this drive alive for Washington. Gets hit as he's trying to throw that ball, and that one's going to fall incomplete, and mission incomplete as we do not keep this drive alive, and we do not get any points on our opening drive of the second half. Now we're just really going to have to rely on the defense. Beautiful punt there by Tressway, but we're really going to have to rely on the defense to hold this Seattle offense. First down and 10 here from the 6-yard line, trying to run the jet sweep here to Rico Goffard, turns the corner and ends up picking up almost a first down, getting about maybe 8 yards there on the carry. They give him 7. Second down and 3 here. Trey Lance dropping back to throw under pressure, and Chase Young coming through, bringing him down at the 4-yard line. Chase Young has been quiet all day, but hey, better late than never, providing the pressure when we need it. And on 3rd and 12, talk about pressure down in his own end zone. Trey Lance ends up finding his tight end, ends up making the catch all the way to the 26-yard line for a Seattle first down. First down and 10, Lance under pressure once more, and oh my gosh, bad user right there. Chase Young probably could have had his second sack of the day, but I just a fat finger moment, ended up hitting the wrong button and got clicked on to Chase Young. Second down and 10, Lance ends up firing across the middle to his tight end once more, who makes the catch, ends up getting brought down at the 40-yard line for another Seattle first down. Third quarter starting to tick away here, and it's another interception for Trey Lance. This time he throws it directly to Chase Young, and Chase Young is trying to return this one all the way to the end zone. Better late than never. Chase Young on this drive alone, 1 sack, 1 interception, and the Washington football team is in firm control. If we could just punch this one into the end zone. But on 1st and goal, Antonio Gibson is punched in the mouth. Second down and goal, handoff goes to Antonio Gibson. This time he goes outside and gets himself inside the end zone, and the Washington football team continues to extend their lead in this one. Now a 24-7 game here in the 4th quarter. What is Seattle going to be able to do? The defending Super Bowl champs find themselves with their back against the wall here in the 4th quarter, down 24-7. Can Trey Lance, the former league MVP, do something to help get this team back into this game? First down and 10, he ends up making a nice little connection there to his wide receiver, who jumps out of bounds at the 38-yard line. First down and 10 from that, he ends up connecting with the fullback in the flats, but he's going the wrong way. Lucky for him, he's able to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage and not lose more yards. But on 2nd and 10, he ends up connecting with DK Metcalf up the seams and gets his way all the way down to the 23-yard line. Seattle's going high-tempo offense right here. They're running out of time in this one. See if they're able to punch it into the end zone. Under pressure, Trey Lance ends up connecting underneath to not Rico Goffard. I believe that's his tight end. Ends up ducking out of bounds inside the 12-yard line. Seattle needs points, and they need them fast. Trey Lance under pressure on 1st down, ends up getting that one away before he's brought down by Danielle Hunter. Lifts the throw again on 2nd down and 10. Quick throw for the end zone is intercepted once more. Troy Apke reading the eyes of the quarterback, and he's off and running. Ends up getting tackled just shy of the 45-yard line at the 43. And this Washington football team, they can smell the divisional round win. The name of the game from this point on is just chew the rest of this clock, hold on to that ball, and just move on to the NFC conference game. Here on 1st down and 10, handoff goes to Antonio Gibson, who fights his way forward for a gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards. Oh, they're generous and give us 5. Antonio Gibson really out here fighting. I would be surprised. Even after a hit like that, I'd be surprised to see us put this ball in the air. If it is, it's going to be in the form of a jet sweep right here, as we end up giving it to Robert Foster. Turns the corner. He's going to fall down inbounds. Don't want to take a hit right there, and don't want to get that forced out of bounds tackle animation. We want to let this clock continue to drip. Here, getting close to the 2-minute mark. Secure ball carrier is on. If Antonio Gibson fumbles with secure ball carrier on, I swear I'm going to quit Madden. But 3rd down and 5 here from the 19-yard line. 2-minute warning is already here. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson once more, and he does not have enough for the first down, but it's all good. We're going to go ahead and call on Tressway to put 3 points up on the board for us, and he does just that. 20-point lead here in the 4th quarter with under a minute left. Washington is feeling good at this point. And quite honestly, I feel like the Seattle offense, they're just basically done. I mean, at this point, they can see the writing on the wall. It's a 3-possession lead for Washington. So they're just going to go ahead and hand this ball off to the running back a few times with chew clock on and just let the clock finally drip all the way down. Nobody's going to call timeouts. And your Washington football team ends up taking down the defending Super Bowl champion, the Seattle Seahawks. And we're going to be moving on to the NFC Conference Championship game, where we're going to be matched up against the Detroit Lions, who, remember, in week number 8, we ended up making a trade with the Lions and sending Dwayne Haskins there. So Washington will be facing off against their former leader, Dwayne Haskins, in the NFC Championship game with the chance to go to the Super Bowl. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more Washington Franchise gameplays, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.
Tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here